What's going on YouTube? My name is Sweat. Welcome back to another Apex Legends video. In today's video, we are going to be going over why a positive mindset is crucial in being successful at Apex Legends. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing as it would really help me out. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright guys, have you ever felt like you've just had no motivation to play Apex Legends in the past or even currently up to this day? Or maybe you feel like you just aren't good enough to compete with the players these days. Let me assure you something before this video begins. It's not your skill that's the problem, it's probably just your mindset. Now, as a person who plays Apex Legends almost 4 days a week, I can honestly say that sometimes I get burnt out, and I feel like that's normal and happens to everybody at some point. But I also feel like I need to keep playing in order to keep my skill level up with the rest of the players. Let me know down in the comments if you feel the same way. Now, the reason that I want to make this video today is because the last few weeks I've been feeling like my mind hasn't been in the right place in Apex Legends and in real life, honestly, and I want to change that around right now. Before this video starts, I want you to comment if you've ever felt unmotivated to play Apex Legends or any video game in that matter for whatever reason. Maybe it's because you have no confidence, don't feel like you can keep up with the competition, or something that I didn't even mention. I'm 100% going to answer every single comment on this video, so let's have a nice conversation below, shall we? Alright, so how I want to structure this video is by breaking it up into 3 separate parts. Number 1, getting your mindset right before playing. Number 2, getting your mindset right while warming up. And number 3, getting your mindset right while actually playing live games, live lobbies, or ranked. Now, I really hope you guys do enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright, so let's start out by talking about getting your mind right before you even pick up the controller. The first thing that I usually do if I don't feel like playing or my attitude isn't where I want it to be is that I'll do some push-ups to get the blood flowing. And I know you're like, oh, shut up, this guy's an idiot talking about how I should be doing push-ups before playing video games. A lot of you may not be the workout material, as they say. I know that is a fact for some of us, due to the stereotypes of gamers only being good with our fingers. But it definitely does wonders in improving your attitude as a whole. Working out can do more than you think. By working out for just a few minutes, you can increase oxygen flow to your brain, which will make you more focused, and it also helps release endorphins, which makes your attitude 1,000 times better. The next thing that I like to do is drink a glass of water, or at least keep it next to me while I'm playing so that I can always be hydrated at all times. I realize some of you like your G Fuel or your energy drinks before or while you're playing, but honestly, water helps me the most and keeps me as focused as I can be. Now, everybody's different, like I said. If you like to drink G Fuel or you like to drink energy drinks, then be my guest. If that helps you focus, then do whatever works for you, but drinking water in my case is what I prefer. The final thing that I have to say before you even pick up the controller is to make sure your hands aren't frozen solid when you play. Now, I live in the Northeast, so I'm no stranger to cold temperatures, and I'll tell you one thing for sure. You cannot play with cold hands or fingers. It's just not going to turn out the way that you want. Now, I don't care what you have to do, whether it's putting your hands on your butt cheeks or grabbing some hand warmers, just do something to get the job done and warm your hands up. Warming your hands up will ultimately end up get the blood flowing and make your reactions a lot smoother than if you were playing with those ice cold fingers. Now that I've told you guys what I like to do before even putting my hands on the controller, next let's jump into the second part of this video, which is getting your mindset right while warming up. Now, we've all hopped into a few games and something just isn't clicking the way you would like it to sometimes, whether it's accuracy, your movement, or your decision making. Don't just keep joining lobbies over and over and dying again and again and not changing anything. Instead, think of this as an opportunity to go into the training center and work on your skills. I'd honestly tell you to work on your shot with every single weapon in the game, but I know that's just not going to happen. So let's start out simple, and I'll tell you to work on your shot with the guns that you pick up the most. After you've gone down the line of dummies, hitting your shots from close, medium, and long range, then we can start working on whatever movement techniques don't feel smooth at the time. Practice those wall jumps, strafes back and forth, and using cover to your advantage. Whatever you end up practicing though, make sure you're doing it correctly and taking it seriously. You honestly don't see the best sports players in the world jerking around in practice. They actually put a lot of hard work and effort into their craft, And I know it's just a video game, and some of you guys are going to comment this. I know it's just a video game. It's not like a regular sport. Well, it is in the fact that you need to practice to get better. So take practicing seriously, and honestly, it should improve your accuracy, your whatever you're struggling with, it's going to improve it if you take it seriously. Finally, I want to talk about getting your mindset right while actually playing. The first thing I like to do when I start jumping into lobbies is to psych myself up and get my confidence levels up. I'm a strong believer in having confidence and how it can improve your gameplay and overall attitude. You have to visualize yourself succeeding and planning out how you want situations to happen, and then most of the time they actually will happen that way. I can't stress one thing enough though. There's a big difference between playing confidently and playing stupid. Don't be running out in the open with no cover around you and thinking you're playing confidently, because all that's going to happen is you're going to get upset that you're getting killed, and you're going to end up unhappy with the decisions that you've made at the end of the game. You have to play smart, which means playing close to your teammates, knowing when to push, using cover wisely, and keeping positioning, etc, etc, etc. I could go on all day about methods of playing smarter. Lastly, this game shouldn't be a chore to play. You should want to be playing Apex Legends, and if it feels like anything else, then you should honestly just take a nice little break. There's been countless times where I've forced myself to play a game because I need to keep up with the competition, but then I realized that isn't the way to look at it. At the end of the day, Apex Legends is a video game, and it's meant to be played for fun. So the next time that you find yourself yelling at your TV, tossing your controller around the room, just maybe take a break and cool off. Then come back when your mind is in the right place to enjoy yourself and actually have a good time playing again. Overall, to wrap things up, having a good mindset is a crucial part in succeeding in Apex Legends, because at the end of the day, you just want to be enjoying yourself and doing something that you love. And once you set your mind to something, just remember, you guys can achieve anything. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will catch you in the next one. It's been Sweat. Peace out.